What's up, everybody? It is Joe Granado from NESmaker. As many of you know, we've been working very hard with the Strong Museum of Play over the years on ways to celebrate and catalog and archive the amazing games that people in this community have been developing. They believe, as we do, that the games you guys have been creating are important in the legacy of the NES and deserve official recognition. This year at PAX East in Boston, I'll be hosting a cool panel with Adam Bone, creator of the wildly popular Dungeons and Doom Knights, and the infamous NESmaker rockstar, who you all affectionately know as the one and only Dale Coop. At this panel, we will be showcasing the first official collection of NESmaker games and demos to be cataloged in cooperation with the Strong Museum. We know that some of you are still very active in this community, working on your epic visions. Others are passive users who just like to tinker, and others have graduated from NESmaker, going on to do even more impressive things. No matter who you are on that spectrum, if you've ever created anything of consequence using this software, whether it be a demo, a full game, or even a commercial release, we would love the opportunity to have it be part of this collection for the Strong Museum. For those who do not know yet, we've created sort of a arcade repository for NESmaker users to upload their content called the Retroverse. Here, you can quickly create an account that's linked to your NESmaker license, and you can upload your games. On the upload page, you can determine whether you want to make your game public or private or unlisted, whether it's a demo or a full release, whether you want to allow people to download it. You can include things like screenshots, descriptions, and even external links if you have, say, an alternate website where you sell the game, or you're just doing something cool now that you want to point people to. Please help us tell your chapter in this story. Take just a few minutes to upload your existing projects to the Retroverse and choose from the dropdown the Strong Museum Collection 23 in the collection settings to be part of this. If you'd rather your project not be public, that's perfectly fine. Just change the settings accordingly, and I'll show you in greater detail in just a moment. But let's make sure that there's as complete a record as possible of all the things that this community has done. Thanks so much for making awesome new experiences for us all to play, and for continuing to make all that we've tried to do here totally worth it. We've already created a great video on how to utilize the Retroverse and how to upload your content, and I'll link that in the description below this video. However, if you want to add your game to this collection, or you're going to create a new account and upload the game to the collection, I wanted to make sure that you saw how to do that. It's actually pretty easy. I'm going to go to my uploaded games. If you haven't uploaded any games, follow the steps in the how to use the Retroverse and how to connect your account to the Retroverse. But I'm going to go to my uploaded games, and I'm going to go to Mystic Origins. And I'm going to, I can go to view, and I can go see the game, or I can go to edit. And I'm going to go to edit. And for those of you who don't know, you've got things like your privacy settings. So you can, if you want it to be private and you don't want the public to be able to see it, for instance, if it's a game that is for sale and you don't want it available here to play on the Retroverse in the arcade mode, but you do want it part of the collection, you could just set it to private. Or if you want some people to access it, but you don't want it to show up on searches, you can set it to unlisted. But this way, it still gets added to this sort of content that's being submitted to the Strong Museum. What you can now do is, in the About game at the very bottom of the page, you'll see select an event or collection. And most of you guys who were part of this past year's Bite Off competition had seen this already and had selected the Bite Off to be part of that. For this, Bite Off no longer is there because the entry period for Bite Off is over. But you'll see that you have this Strong Museum Collection 2023 that you can click on. And once you do that, you can just hit submit. And you'll see a little green header, unless there was a problem, and it'll tell you where the problem is. So if you made it public and you go to collections and now go to Strong Museum Collection 2023, you'll see the games that are part of the Strong Museum Collection that are public. No one will see these if you've set your game if you set it to private. You'll also see that you've got a filter, which we're going to be adding to the rest of the page too. If somebody just wanted to see finished games, they could hit on finished, and they would see finished games. If they wanted to see in development games, they could see in development games. If they wanted to see abandoned games, they could see abandoned games. So if you're somebody who has started a game and it was going along well, but it never even got to the point of being a demo and you kind of let it go, please still submit it and check off that it's abandoned when you're uploading the game as the project status. That way, it's still included in the conversation, because I still think time and energy and creativity was put into that project, and that deserves to be recorded as well. So anyway, that's how to add to this Strong Museum collection. And I'd love to see as many of the games, the demos, the projects that you guys have created included as possible. So thanks for everything you guys do, and I cannot wait to see what comes next.